little stripes on the street on that one. Well played.
Let's do that again.
Yeah, right? Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. And I'm with Bill Hendry. Bill and I met last year at the Fountain Hills Car Show here in Arizona. And Bill shared his great car, and here it is today for you. Bill, what year, make, and model is this one?
It's a 1967 Oldsmobile 442 with the W30 option.
This is... How many W30s did they make that year? Do you have an idea?
Approximately 500.
Is that right?
Yes.
So here is one of number 500, and let me just show you the front of that. So with this car, the color of this, Bill?
It's called Saffron, which is a kind of a pale yellow.
Right, Saffron, the pale yellow. And it just looks great. You could see the 442 there in the grill, nicely colored. This car looks brand spanking new. Is this a functional, or is it more faux? Okay, so just a faux. We'll step back here and take a look at it from the side. How long have you had this one?
I've had it 18 years.
That's great. What made this car the car for you?
The rarity of it. When I found out about it and saw it, it was one of those things where I just had to have it.
Yeah, I could see why that would happen. What a great...
After 18 years, I still feel the same way.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? I like the red line tires off the yellow. And one thing with the 442 and the W30 in particular, you'd have those red inserts on the front fenders. We have our sport mirror. Let's come around to the back. Let me show the overall back of the car. As I get a little bit closer, you've got your CS or your Cutlass Supreme, your 442, your Oldsmobile script, and the gas goes right in there, like so. Let's open up that trunk. We've got a little bit of trunk and treats for them.
Okay.
So this is what the car, well, I'll show you the overall trunk. This is what the car looked like when it was purchased before it looks like it did now. So what's the story here?
Well, the car was found in Porterville, California. It was a barn find, as you can see from the look of the car. It had been sitting there for approximately 15 years, and the previous owner was the one that found the car and eventually did the restoration.
Wow. So you bought the completely restored car?
I did, yeah.
And was the battery always in the back in the 442 W30?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, there. And there. And there. All right, we'll close that. I'll have you close that. May I open the door?
Sure.
Thank you. So, as I understood it, 442 stood for 4-barrel, 4-speed, dual exhaust.
That's correct.
Okay. Now we can see the interior on this one. The nice piping along there. The headliner. This is just like being in the dealership back in the day.
Yes.
My goodness. The right amount of pedals. There's our stick shift. I like how they have the little rocket emblem. They really did a nice job on this interior piece here, this center console. Obviously, we've got a couple of aftermarket gauges. The 442 pushed over towards the passenger, but still where the driver can see it. Now, you're really going to see we turn the wheel for you, so I'm going to do that.
As you can see too, Lou, it's a radio delete.
Oh, I'm glad you pointed that out. As well as what I was more surprised with, Bill, is no tack.
That's right, yes.
You would think that they would have had a tack on that one.
You know, back in the day, Lou, my understanding is that a lot of racers didn't trust the factory equipment.
Yeah.
And they put on an aftermarket tack.
Got
which
it.
they thought maybe was a little bit more accurate.
Got it. Let's show them the business end of this. Let's pop the hood, shall we? I like the caps too. The kind of the dog dishes. All right, let's pop the hood on this one.
Pop the hood?
Yeah, we've got it in the sun so we can have them enjoy it. That's how you do it.
You need your sunglasses.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Let me put them on. This car is equipped with an air injector reactor. Is that this right here? Is that the smog
Yes,
pump?
it's a California car. California cars have that on there.
I wonder how he found that piece right there. Not only the pump, but the sticker like that. But this is just wonderful. You know, I know it's been a year to video this car and we've been talking, but man, is it great to finally have it here. It's beautiful. Your tag and your Oldsmobile there with it wants premium fuel. Just grand. Now tell me what this setup is here. Obviously we've got air induction, as you can see, and that's the answer, correct, to this car?
Yes, yeah, you have air, induction ducts on both sides of the car, which brings the air, into the carburetor.
And what is this right here?
Yeah, that's part of the smog.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just noticing they also have that down there. More writing on the firewall there. Do they have a name for that? Is it like the bat wing or something, or what do they call that air cleaner? Isn't there a name for it, or?
Well, it is special to the W30. It didn't come on any other vehicle other than just this.
Got it. All right. Well, let's
go
ahead.
To me, it's just simply the W30 setup.
Yeah.
Part of the W30 setup.
Got it. All right. Well, I think let's start it up and we'll let it idle, and we'll listen to it. We'll listen to it go. 400 cubic inch or 455?
What's that?
What's the cubic inch?
400.
400. Got it.
370 horse.
370 horse. Shake, rattle, and roll there. Listen to the business end. Can you step on the brakes for a second, Bill? There we go. Oh, you can put the baby to sleep on that one. Go ahead, give it a rev, Bill. One more good rev. One more good one, Bill. Nice. Bill, I think it's time we take this one for a ride. Oh, that sounds great. That's a great way to start the ride video. Look at the view. How's it feel driving it?
Feels wonderful, really. It's the same feeling I've had for the last 18 years every time I get into it.
It's just good. Yeah, it's an instant friend maker too. Do people find the color exciting, unique? Because you think of a muscle car, you don't think of this kind of subdued yellow to it.
Well, most people, when they see it, like it.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
And that was my feeling, too, when I saw it. I wasn't sure how I was going to take the yellow. But a lot of people like the reds, the blacks, the whites, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
So this is a different color, but but it's a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one, and it gets you feeling really comfortable about that. No question about that.
And it's worn well, over the last 18 years.
Yeah, right. I mean, it just... it's almost kind of a surprise color.
Yeah.
So you think 442, you think kind of in your face, and then you've got this kind of mellow giant under the hood, if you will. The mellow yellow, as I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. There was a song by Donovan about the time that this car was produced.
Is that right?
Called Mellow Yellow.
Okay.
And,
well, this yellow, once you get on it, is not so mellow.
Yeah. When I hear that song, it reminds me of this car.
Yeah, right? Let me show people kind of the views, too, because I don't... what a beautiful place Fountain Hills is as we take you around. I believe that's Four Peaks in the background you see there. And it's kind of nice because this car literally has like what I call a switch to it, which means it's this nice car, and then when you step on it, it's not so nice. It gets very angry very fast, which is actually built just the way I like it.
Yeah, yeah. The car looks, in a lot of respects, like a sleeper.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it's not badged W30. I mean, it's badged as a 442.
Right.
So most people, when they first see it, if they haven't seen inside the engine compartment, they just a regular 442.
Right. And even seeing a regular 442 now is rare.
Yes.
So have you ever seen another W30 67?
I have, but with only 500 being made,
yeah,
you don't see them too often.
No, you don't see them too often. And it's really a treat to have you on the channel here, being able to feature a car. And like I said, I know we've been talking about it for about a year, so it's finally good to hang out and see it and be able to.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you, though. Really
Thank
is.
you. I appreciate that. And that we're going to keep driving for a while. Bill, thank you so much for being on my car story.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.